Hey everyone from Detroit. As you know, in our city, we're crazy about cars, and I'm no exception. My name is Michael, and my channel is all about that. Subscribe if you're interested in in-depth insights from someone with real hands-on experience. All right, let's get into it.
Hey everyone, let's tackle some common misconceptions about electric bikes. First up, and probably the biggest myth out there, is that e-bikes are incredibly expensive to produce. This simply isn't true. While some high-end models with top-of-the-line components will naturally carry a higher price tag, the reality is that the manufacturing costs for many e-bikes are surprisingly reasonable. The price you see on the shelf reflects not just the production cost, but also things like research and development, marketing, distribution, and retailer markups. The technology behind e-bikes has advanced significantly, making the components more affordable and efficient to manufacture. So, while some e-bikes are pricey, it's not solely due to exorbitant production costs. There are plenty of affordable options available, proving that you don't need to break the bank to enjoy the benefits of electric assist. Next, we have another very common misconception, that electric bikes made in China are automatically of poor quality. This is a sweeping generalization that just isn't fair. China is a massive manufacturing hub, and the quality of goods produced there varies enormously. Just like any other country, you'll find both high-quality and low-quality products coming out of China. Focusing solely on the country of origin is misleading. Instead, you should focus on the brand reputation, the specific model's reviews, and the components used in the bike. Don't let the Made in China label automatically deter you. Do your research and look at the specifics of the bike itself. There are many reputable brands that manufacture excellent e-bikes in China, using high-quality components and rigorous quality control processes. Now, let's address a purely technical myth, that the added weight of the electric equipment makes e-bikes incredibly difficult to pedal without the motor assistance. While it's true that e-bikes are heavier than traditional bikes, the added weight isn't always a significant impediment. Many modern e-bikes are designed with lightweight frames and components to minimize the extra weight. Furthermore, even with the added weight, the electric assist makes pedaling significantly easier, especially on hills or when carrying cargo. You'll still feel some extra weight, but it's often manageable, and the assistance more than compensates for it. Think of it like this. It's easier to pedal a heavier bike with assistance than a lighter bike without. Finally, let's dispel the myth that electric bikes are unsuitable for riding in rainy weather. This is partially true, but with proper precautions, it's easily avoidable. The main concern is the electrical components, which are susceptible to water damage. However, many e-bikes are designed with water-resistant or even waterproof components. Look for bikes with an IPX rating. The higher the number, the better the water resistance. Beyond the bike itself, you should also take precautions like avoiding deep puddles and ensuring you dry your bike thoroughly after riding in wet conditions. With a little care and the right equipment, you can confidently ride your e-bike in most rainy weather conditions. Okay, let's tackle a big one. The myth that electric bike maintenance is a nightmare. I hear this all the time, and honestly, I think it's mostly spread by people who'd rather avoid any kind of upkeep, regardless of what they're riding. The truth is, while e-bikes do have some extra components compared to a regular bicycle, the maintenance isn't dramatically more difficult or time-consuming. Think about it. You're still dealing with tires, brakes, and the chain, things you'd maintain on any bike. The electric components, like the battery and motor, are generally pretty robust. Of course, you'll want to keep an eye on the battery's charge and health, and regular inspections are a good idea. But we're not talking about weekly trips to a specialist mechanic. Most issues are easily addressed with basic tools and a little know-how. There are plenty of online resources and tutorials to help you learn, and many bike shops offer e-bike-specific maintenance services. The cost? It's comparable to maintaining a regular bike, maybe a little higher, but certainly not a financial burden. So, let's debunk this myth. E-bike maintenance is manageable, and the benefits far outweigh the effort. Now, let's move on to another common misconception. The idea that e-bikes aren't good for your health. This one really gets under my skin. People often assume that because an e-bike assists you, you're not getting any exercise. But that's simply not true. While it's true that you're not exerting the same level of physical effort as on a regular bike, you're still moving. You're still getting fresh air, you're still engaging your muscles, and you're still burning calories. In fact, many people find that e-bikes allow them to cycle further and more frequently than they would on a traditional bike, leading to a significant increase in overall physical activity. Think about it. Would you rather cycle 5 miles on a regular bike, feeling exhausted, or 15 miles on an e-bike, feeling invigorated and ready for more? E-bikes can help overcome physical limitations, making cycling accessible to a wider range of people, regardless of age or fitness level. So, instead of seeing e-bikes as a replacement for exercise, consider them a tool to help you get more exercise. They're a fantastic way to incorporate physical activity into your daily routine, and that's undeniably beneficial for your health and well-being.